Hello, and welcome to My India. I'm your host, Sarah Walsh. India is at a crucial stage in its economic trajectory, propelled by comprehensive reforms and increasing global integration. Landmark initiatives such as the Goods and Services Tax, GST, have streamlined business operations and enhanced the ease of living, driving investor confidence and attracting foreign investment. Looking forward, Vision 2047 sets an ambitious goal of transforming India into a $30 trillion economy through innovation, inclusive growth, and robust public-private collaboration. Driven by rapid growth, transformative reforms, and a changing global landscape, India is emerging as a formidable player on the world stage. While challenges, from complex domestic issues to shifting international dynamics, remain, the opportunities are equally compelling. Strategic policy initiatives and global partnerships are opening new avenues for growth and investment. Against this backdrop, the annual forum, the flagship event of the Public Affairs Forum of India, PAFI, brought together economists and industry experts to debate strategies, exchange ideas, and shape collaborative visions for India's economic future. The forum highlighted India's readiness to harness reforms and global momentum, positioning the country for accelerated growth and heightened international investment.
We've seen a very good initiative on GST reforms. We are now going to see a plethora of information about changes in Income Tax Act. So I think ease of living and ease of doing business has been the hallmark of the present government. Post-COVID, I think people are looking at alternates to China in terms of supply chain issues. And I think India offers an excellent opportunity and excellent option for the global manufacturing companies to come to India.
India, the world's fourth largest economy, is on track to become the third largest by 2030, with a projected GDP of $7.3 trillion. Growth is accelerating, with real GDP rising to 7.8% in Q1 of financial year 2025 to 2026, up from 6.5% a year earlier. Fueled by strong domestic demand, transformative reforms, and active global engagement, India is emerging as a prime destination for global investment. Easing inflation, rising employment, and robust consumer sentiment are driving private consumption and sustaining growth. India's expansion is no longer confined to traditional markets. By engaging with emerging regions worldwide, the country is building a more resilient, diversified growth trajectory, reducing dependence on a limited set of markets and strengthening its long-term economic and strategic influence.
We should not take our eyes off the ball that there are other markets, other opportunities available. I have been looking in particular very closely at the opportunities that the Gulf nations offer us, whether it is UAE or Saudi Arabia or Qatar or others, and there is a huge amount of capital available there that can contribute to India's development objectives. Increasingly, there is going to be technology in terms of artificial intelligence, data computing, and so on, which is coming up over there. So I think that whether we look at Europe for its technologies, for its capital, for its skills, whether we look at the Gulf for its capital, for its energy resources, we need to cast the net wider.
Looking ahead, India's economic future is defined by ambition and opportunity. Building on the momentum of recent reforms and expanding global partnerships, industry leaders are optimistic about sustaining robust growth in the decades ahead. Vision 2047 reflects India's determination to evolve into a $30 trillion economy, a goal that will require continuous innovation, inclusive development, and strong collaboration between the government and the private sector.
GDP is growing well. Obviously, we're at an all-time high. We are very confident that by 2047, we will be a $30 trillion economy. So we're $3 trillion today. So to grow 10 times in 25 years, that is we're sure it will happen with all the wonderful work that the government is doing, private sector is investing.
As India charts its course toward 2047, the nation stands on the brink of a transformative era. With strategic reforms, expanding global partnerships, and a steadfast focus on innovation and inclusivity, India is poised to emerge as a leading global economic powerhouse. Once overlooked, nutraceuticals are now a go-to choice for millions seeking better health. Blending nutrition with science, these supplements, from vitamins and probiotics to omega-3s and herbal extracts, boost immunity, prevent illness, and bridge dietary gaps. India is rising as a global hub, with events like Bharat Nutriverse Expo 2025 showcasing innovation in preventative wellness. Rooted in Ayurveda, yet backed by modern science, nutraceuticals are shaping the future of global health. Once overlooked, nutraceuticals are now a mainstream choice for millions taking charge of their health. Merging nutrition and science, they include supplements, fortified foods, herbal extracts, probiotics, and functional beverages designed to support wellness. Take Mohit from Gurgaon, a fitness enthusiast who swears by these supplements, not as quick fixes, but as trusted allies in his daily routine and gym journey.
बेसिकली मैं एक वर्किंग होने के साथ साथ तो मैं पहले जो नहीं कर पाया, मैं रनिंग एंड ऑल बहुत ज़्यादा करता हूँ, तो मुझे मैक्रो न्यूट्रिशन बहुत ज़्यादा चाहिए होते हैं, जैसे विटामिन सी और ओमेगा 3, उन पे मैं ज़्यादा फोकस करता हूँ क्योंकि मेरी रिकवरी में वही ज़्यादा हेल्प करते हैं.
Rising incidences of health issues such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and stress-related disorders are shifting consumer preferences toward natural, science-backed solutions. Nutraceuticals, from probiotic drinks and vitamin mineral capsules to calcium-fortified juices and herbal extracts, are becoming a popular choice for immunity and overall wellness, with demand steadily growing.
कोविड के बाद से लोगों को पता चल गया है कि इम्यूनिटी नाम की भी कोई चीज़ होती है, इम्यूनिटी बूस्टर नाम का कोई चीज़ होता है, मल्टीविटामिन नाम की कोई चीज़ होती है. पहले लोगों ने इनमें ट्रस्ट नहीं करते थे, प्रोटीन में, सप्लीमेंट में, बट जैसे कोविड होया, कोविड के बाद से लोगों को पता चलेगा कि हमें ये सारी चीज़ें भी लेनी बहुत ज़रूरी है.
अगर हम जॉब करते हैं तो उसकी वजह से तो हमको और ज़्यादा लेना चाहिए. जैसे मैग्नीशियम है, मैग्नीशियम कोई नहीं लेता, अगर और इतना स्ट्रेस रहता है आजकल, मैग्नीशियम बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस रिलीफ करता है और अच्छी स्लीप साइकिल को बहुत अच्छा इंक्रीज करता है.
As India emerges as a key player in the global nutraceutical market, experts view nutraceuticals as a modern extension of Ayurveda, rooted in the same philosophy of using natural ingredients to promote health and prevent disease.
As I said, like, it is an extended version of Ayurveda. So in nutraceuticals, there are so many herbs and so many oils and granulation that can be beneficial in nutraceuticals, particularly when it comes to the proteins and people are taking like all this chemical oriented one. No one is going with the this plant based nutraceuticals. So I think it's a great potential out there.
India's nutraceutical industry is stepping into the spotlight with the Bharat Nutriverse Expo 2025, which brought together industry leaders, innovators, and international experts to showcase the latest breakthroughs in dietary supplements and functional foods, shaping the future of health and wellness. Experts at the expo highlighted how India is steadily emerging as a global leader in nutrition and preventative wellness, blending tradition with innovation.
India has a very big potential. Nutraceuticals is most like a complementary treatment with medicine. So if like India is one of the biggest or the biggest one in medicine, can become the big in nutraceuticals products in very short time.
Next 10 to 15 years, I would rather say we can expect a tremendous growth around 50% when comparing to the previous scenarios. Now, as I told you in the earlier cases, no, the growth has been substantially on the higher side. People are having awareness now. So we can expect a good market. Say upcoming generations are more they are having more cautious on the health benefits, and they are very much know about the product things, and they are want to keep a healthy lifestyles and all. So the market is always already growing.
Nutraceuticals prevent illness, strengthen the body, and meet growing nutritional needs. They're vital for everyone, especially so for women, providing targeted support at every stage of life.
Women go through a lot of changes throughout their life cycle, and so our nutritional needs change as well. And so nutraceuticals come in to help supplement and support those nutritional changes.
Today, we're looking at modern medicine, which is a very small blip on the radar. It's 200 years old, right? Modern medicine. So if we take history and we say, okay, all these herbals and botanicals, in India example, Ayurveda, has been used for thousands of years. How can we say that's wrong, right? Today, we have the ability to prove it by using science and clinical research to back it up.
As people worldwide increasingly prioritize prevention over cure, nutraceuticals are poised to become the building blocks of a healthier future, with India set to play a defining role in this journey. The crafting of Zari Medas, or tableaux, in Cuttack City is more than a tradition. It's a reflection of unity and brotherhood. For generations, Muslim families have devoted their artistry to creating crowns and ornaments for the Hindu goddess Durga, transcending religious barriers. Every shimmering thread by them carries both faith and craftsmanship, adorning pandals across India. In this episode of My India, we'll introduce you to one such family, for whom crafting Zari Medas is more than a livelihood. This family tradition is an offering of respect and devotion, reminding us that true celebration lies in harmony, where cultures meet and flourish together.
Cuttack, in India's eastern state of Odisha, has long been known not only for its silver filigree artistry and Durga Puja celebrations, but also for the deep sense of communal harmony that defines its soul. Here, Muslim families alongside Hindus intricately weave their age-old tradition into decorative craft pieces. Among the most popular artworks in Cuttack are the Zari Medhas, often crafted to adorn the backdrops behind the idols of goddess Durga, transforming pandals into glowing works of art. Meet Syed Aslam Ali from the Bank Bazar area of Cuttack, who crafts Zari Medha decorative pieces. Syed and his family begin their work nearly 3 months before Dussehra, putting their heart and soul into meeting the festive demand with utmost respect and devotion. Their creations are cherished not only in Cuttack but are also supplied across India.
ये हम लोग का कारीगरी काम है, हम लोग कला दिखाते हैं, कारीगरी में आइटम गुरा दिखाते हैं, तो ये पुरखों से करते हुए आए, हम भी करते हैं। और इसमें कोई सारा कभी मेरे ऐसा लगा नहीं कि ये अभी इनको ये काम मुझे नहीं करना चाहिए, ये काम दूसरों का है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। खुशी लगता है करते हैं, अपना रोजी रोटी भी बोलने से चलेगा और अपना हाथ का कला भी है और हम लोग का डिमांड भी है कारीगर लाइन में सर।
The artisan families in Cuttack work for weeks to hand stitch and design the intricate zari patterns. The shimmering design often depict mythological scenes, floral motifs, or geometric patterns reflecting both tradition and innovation.
मैंने बहुत अच्छा लगता है। हम लोग पंडाल में भी जाते हैं, हम लोग बहुत सम्मान भी करते हैं, बहुत माने इज्जत भी देते हैं। उससे वो सब देख के बहुत अच्छा लगता है, खुशी लगता है।
Beyond artistry and livelihood, these creations reflect respect, harmony, and shared pride, proving that tradition can beautifully bind diverse communities together.
Now, let's delve into World in Focus, featuring the latest global developments and events shaping our world.
Barcelona's famous Passeig de Gràcia came alive on as locals and tourists gathered for the fiery spectacle of Correfocs, a signature event of the La Mercy festival. The dramatic procession staged near Gaudi's famed La Pedrera featured devils, fire-breathing creatures and dazzling pyrotechnics symbolizing the opening of the gates of hell. Thousands of spectators were mesmerized as fiery dragons and beasts illuminated the streets with light and fire, continuing their energetic dances after the fireworks faded. Introduced in 1979, El Correfoc has grown into a centerpiece of La Mercy, celebrating Catalonia's folk traditions and attracting visitors globally to Barcelona's annual festivity. Puerto Rican star Bad Bunny will headline the halftime show at the next Super Bowl, said the NFL. The three-time Grammy winner born Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, 31, took to X on Sunday to tease the announcement, writing, "I have been thinking these past few days, and after discussing it with my team, I think I will do just one date in the United States," referring to the Super Bowl show scheduled for February 8, 2026 in Santa Clara, California. Bad Bunny's 2025 World Tour is set to begin in November and end in the summer of 2026. Earlier this month, Martinez Ocasio wrapped up a residency on his home island of Puerto Rico that attracted more than 5 lakh fans. The island is a US territory that exercises wide internal self-rule. The Puerto Rican singer will join a growing list of Latino artists who have performed at the Super Bowl, including Colombian singer Shakira and Jennifer Lopez.
India's vast tribal community, once confined to remote areas and deprived of basic facilities like healthcare and education, is now witnessing a remarkable transformation. With the government ensuring that essential services reach their very doorstep, tribal populations are being empowered and long-standing developmental gaps are narrowing. Today, we journey to a tribal region in western Gujarat, where significant developments and progress are being made through concerted efforts. A classroom equipped with a digital board and modern facilities are not only found in a bustling city, but also in one of the most remote corners of Gujarat. Here, most of the students belong to tribal families, children who now dare to dream of the finest global education. Thanks to the Gujarat government's initiative of providing free education in Kevadia town, these opportunities are no longer distant. For parents, it means their children can access quality education without leaving their villages, while staying rooted in their own community and culture.
મને આ સ્કૂલ बहुत પસંદ છે અને મારા ગુરુજીઓ પણ મને જે શિક્ષા આપે છે એ મને બહુ ગમે છે અને મારા ગુરુજીઓ મને કોઈ પણ જે વિષય છે એમાં ના સમજ પડતી હોય એમાં પણ મને સાથ આપે છે અને આ સ્કૂલ મને बहुत ગમે છે અને મારા માતા પિતાને એ પણ ચિંતા નથી થતી કે મારી દીકરીને ચોપડા લઈ આવવાના છે કે ચોપડી લઈ આપવાની છે એની કશું ચિંતા નથી થતી. મારા સરકાર મને बहुत મદદ કરે છે ભણવા માટે.
જે માતા પિતા છે તે ખેતીકામ માટે બહાર રહે છે કે મજૂરી અર્થે બહાર રહે છે તો એ લોકોના પણ મનમાં એક સપનું હોય છે કે મારું બાળક પણ જે મોટા મોટા શહેરોમાં જે છોકરો છે જે જ્ઞાન લઈને આગળ વધે છે તેવી રીતે મારું બાળક પણ એ સ્પર્ધામાં ઉતરી શકે અને આગળ લાવી શકે. તો સરકારની અંદર આપણી યોજનાની અંદર ખૂબ સરસ આપણા નરેન્દ્ર મોદી સાહેબે દરેક શાળાને સ્માર્ટ ક્લાસ બનાવવાનું એક સપનું જોયું છે અને એમનું પણ એક સપનું છે કે મારા દરેક બાળક જે એકદમ ટ્રાઇબલ એરિયાનું છે તે પણ સિટીના જે બાળકો છે તેમની સાથે એકદમ કોમ્પિટિશનમાં ઉતરી શકે તેવી રીતે તૈયાર થાય.
The transformation extends beyond classrooms. In Kevadia, young men and women are forging their futures at the Skill Development Center, where they acquire new skills, from tailoring and carpentry to technical training and computer literacy. Once trained, many secure jobs in reputable companies, while others venture into entrepreneurship, launching their own small businesses and shaping a brighter tomorrow.
मैं यहाँ पे लगभग 15-16 दिनों से यहाँ पे कोर्स कर रहा हूँ और ये फ्रंट ऑफिस एसोसिएट का कोर्स है। और यहाँ पे जो मेरे टीचर्स हैं वो मेरे बहुत सपोर्ट करते हैं। थोड़े टाइम में मुझे जो मेरे क्वेश्चन होते हैं उनका जवाब भी दे देते हैं और मेरी जो प्रॉब्लम होती है उसको भी सॉल्व कर देते हैं और पूरा सपोर्ट करते हैं। काफ़ी जानकारी मिल रही है मुझे, क्या क्या करना होता है वो भी सीख रहा हूँ मुझे, और होटल्स के बारे में मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा जानकारी मिल रही है यहाँ पे।
Healthcare has also made its way into the heart of tribal communities. At weekly medical camps, newborns receive vital vaccinations, and pregnant women benefit from regular checkups. Medicines and treatments are provided free of cost, sparing families the long journey to access even basic healthcare and bringing wellness directly to their doorstep.
अभी जो ये सुविधा है, अभी लोगों को घरना आंगणे એ લોકોને સુવિધા મળી રહી છે, જેના માટે લાભાર્થીને એનો સમય બગાડીને એનો ખર્ચો કરીને એને આગળ શું કે એનું ગામ છોડીને આગળ પીએસસી કાં તો સીએસસી જવું પડતું નથી.
Livelihood opportunities are expanding in remarkable ways. At the Statue of Unity, a world-renowned tourist attraction, tribal women now drive pink electric autos to ferry visitors. This provides them with a steady income while empowering them to take pride in their role as active contributors to the local economy.
सर हमें पहले ट्रेनिंग दी, ट्रेनिंग के बाद हमें ऑटो मिला, उसके बाद हमें रोज़गार मिला, मतलब ऑटो मिला तो सबको रोज़गार मिल गया सर, काम मिला सबको। पहले तो हम घर पे ही थे, उसके बाद ऑटो चलाने लगे, सब सर ऑटो चलाने लगे तो हमें एक काम मिल गया, मतलब तो काम मिला तो घर भी अच्छे से चलता है, सब अच्छे से है सर।
Beyond education, employment, and healthcare, these initiatives are fostering a renewed sense of dignity among tribal communities. In Gujarat, the transformation unfolding in Kevadia demonstrates how access to the right facilities can truly change lives, ensuring that no community is left behind in India's journey toward development. From smart classrooms and skill training to accessible healthcare, new opportunities are reshaping the future of tribal families, empowering them to dream bigger and achieve more. India's heritage comes alive in its centuries-old havelis and mansions, where intricate carvings and vibrant frescoes tell stories of a bygone era. Many are still home to families who add their own touch, keeping history alive while blending the charm of the past with the pulse of modern life. Rajasthan, a land where history, culture, and architecture merge in breathtaking harmony. Its centuries-old forts and havelis showcase masterful craftsmanship, built without cement or iron, using only lime and local materials. Remarkably, they have withstood time and nature, staying cool in summer and warm in winter. This timeless design, blending beauty with resilience, continues to captivate visitors from around the world.
ये भूकंप रोधी है। क्यों है भूकंप रोधी? क्योंकि जो ऊपर की छत है, ज़्यादातर अपन देखते हैं मकान जो बनते हैं उनमें नींव भूकंप से ज़्यादा नहीं टूटती, मकान की छत टूट जाया करती है। तो यहाँ जो ढोलानुमा छत है उसमें क्रिस क्रॉस जोड़ कुछ इस तरह से फंसाए हुए हैं कि उन पर कोई प्रेशर पड़े या उन पर कोई वाइब्रेशन आए तो वो फटते भी नहीं हैं, टूटते भी नहीं हैं, हिलते भी नहीं हैं।
We traveled to Fatehpur Shekhawati, a village renowned for its old mansions that are living showcases of architecture and mural art, with each wall telling its own story. The frescoes, painted with natural colors, vividly bring the region's history and culture to life. The 19th century Nadanli Haveli is a prime example, celebrated for its grand scale, intricate carvings, and vibrant frescoes. Its design blends beauty, climate adaptability, and structural strength, offering visitors an unforgettable glimpse into Sheikawati's rich heritage.
For me, it's interesting because the Avel is from the 18th, 19th century, represents some prosperity of that region in that time, and I think they are, in terms of, they are very interesting in terms of the paintings and the sculpture, etc.
The Havelis of Fatehpur Sheikawati are more than historical monuments. They are living heritage. Many have been transformed into heritage homes and hotels, blending tourism with preservation. Local residents continue to inhabit and care for these Havelis, embracing their traditions, architecture, and history, keeping this priceless legacy alive and vibrant for generations to come.
ये जो हवेली में जिसमें ऑलरेडी मैं रह रहा हूँ, ये 165 साल पुरानी हवेली है। ये हमारे फतेहपुर के पहले चेयरमैन थे 1952 के दिल सुखराम नेवटिया, उनकी पुश्तैनी हवेली है। वो फतेहपुर के पहले चेयरमैन थे। और हमारे शेखावाटी में जो हवेलियाँ बनती है मोस्टली, उनमें क्या होता है कि एक पत्थर होता है, हमारे इधर चूने का पत्थर होता है, वो सबसे मजबूत पत्थर होता है, उसका यूज़ करते हैं तो वो आने वाले क्या 200-300 साल तक उसका कुछ नहीं बिगड़ता। जैसे आपने कभी चित्तौड़ का किला देखा है, उदयपुर के किले देखे हैं, उनमें आज तक वैसा का वैसा 100-100, 150-150, 200 साल पुराने वही पत्थर हमारे।
So if you see the architecture, if you see the paintings, it actually is there in every brick of Rajasthan. If you see the paintings, it's about the lords, it's about the kings, it's about the sacrifices that we've made, it's about the myths that has been told to us even ever since we were kids.
From grand Havelis to vibrant frescoes, Rajasthan's heritage tells stories of artistry, resilience, and history. By preserving and living within these treasures, communities keep the past alive, inspiring future generations while celebrating a timeless cultural legacy. From frescoes to family traditions, these Havelis are more than monuments. They're living chapters of India's heritage, where the past and present continue to walk hand in hand. And with that, we wrap up today's episode of My India. I'm your host, Sarah Walsh, and we'll see you next week at the same time. Goodbye and take care.